Welcome back to another episode of Purpose Through Fitness, a podcast and community designed to encourage each and every one of you to live a more positive, healthy, and purposeful life. It is my belief that through fitness of not only the body, but the mind and spirit, we can uncover the true meaning as to why we are here and how we all can achieve happiness. Join me as we take this journey of life together and seek out answers to finding and pursuing our purpose. I am so happy you could be here with me today, and I hope that you begin making that positive change today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Purpose Through Fitness. Today's episode is going to be to the point here. 6 simple steps to begin a better version of yourself. This is a simple 6-step guide that's going to help you start becoming a better version of yourself. Through small changes and consistency, you can begin moving towards a better version of yourself and become the person you have always wanted to be. It's my hope that you use these steps not just today, but every day, and continue to progress and start living a more purposeful and positive life. I'm wishing you all the happiness and success in the world, and let's go ahead and get into this. So, what to expect over these 6 steps here? The first thing I want you to do is take pride in making it this far. If you identify that you need and want to make a change, that is something that you should reward yourself and be very happy with yourself for. A lot of people don't take that first step. And if you can never take the first step, you can't take the next steps after this. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The very first step, and probably the most important, is the gratitude step. What I want you to do is after you wake up and begin the day, I want you to take 5 minutes and write down the things that you are thankful for. Really focus on the things in your life that you are grateful for, no matter how big or how small they may be. Then you're going to read this list out loud to yourself, adding one thing to that list each and every day. At the end of the day, I want you to repeat this list again out loud and then journal one thing that happened that day that you are grateful for. If you can start and end your day by focusing on the good things in life, the things that you are grateful for, it can create this atmosphere of joy and happiness that will allow you to handle the day-to-day stresses. Step 2, you're going to develop a mantra. This is going to be something very simple, but it's very, very powerful. Something simple and positive that you can repeat to yourself throughout the day. Something like, "It is what it is," or "Looking good, feeling good." "I'm not sappy, I am happy." These are just a few examples, but I want you to create something that you can connect with. To me, I say the cornier the better. When I was running my marathon, my mantra of "no rush, no hurry, each step closer to glory" really helped me push through and realize that each and every step that I take is just one step closer to that final goal of mine. And it's enough to sidetrack you from the negativity that comes in your mind. Step 3, read. Reading can be an extremely powerful tool to not only remove us from any stress we may be dealing with, but to help activate our brains to increase both memory and wisdom. The more we learn, the more we grow. Now, if you absolutely hate reading, start simple. Read 1 page a day. Just 1 page. That 1 page may take you 2 or 3 minutes. Don't tell me you don't have time. It's one of the number one excuses I hate to hear when people say is I don't have time. If you want to be better, you will find the time. So start simple. 1 page a day. When that becomes a habit, increase it to 2, and so on. And I recommend that if you're reading a book and you're just not falling in love with that book, or you find yourself wandering all the time that you're reading it, put it down and choose another one. We seem to live in this world where we feel when we start a book, we are obligated to finish it. We may pick up a book and realize there's only 1 or 2 chapters that we really, really want the information for. So read those 1 or 2 chapters, put it down, and then go start something new. Keep it fresh in your mind. Get what you need and get out. Step 4, positive affirmations. This can be utilized at almost any time of the day, no matter what you're feeling, and it will create a powerful and drastic change in your life and your mindset. I want you to start and finish each day. After you write down the things that you are grateful for, after you repeat those out loud, and again at night when you do the same and you're reading that list out loud, I want you to repeat the following 5 things 10 times each. I am beautiful. I am strong. I can do anything. I choose to be positive. I am healthy. And each time you repeat this list out loud, I want you to give a little more passion and fire in it. You're probably going to feel uncomfortable at first, even if you live with roommates or even if you're by yourself and it's quiet. Just saying it out loud can sometimes feel uncomfortable, and you might say, I am beautiful. I am strong. I can do anything. I choose to be positive. I am healthy. Each time you repeat that, getting up to the 10th time, I want you to believe it and put everything you have into it. I want to hear you say, I am beautiful. I am strong. I can do anything. I choose to be positive. I am healthy. Now, I'll give you a recommendation here. You can feel free to change any one of these 5 to something that's more applicable for you. If you struggle with self-confidence, change one of them to, I am confident in myself. If you deal with a lot of depression, change one of them to, I am happy. The key is that you say these out loud and repeat them over and over, because saying and exclaiming these things out loud is going to cause a change in your brain's chemistry to allow you to believe that. And I'm telling you right now, these things that you're going to repeat, they are true. You just need to believe it. Step 5, positivity. We live in the social media age, and I know if you listen to my episode last week, it's surrounded by the power of positivity and how not only thinking and feeling positive emotions is good for our soul, but it can actually change the reality around you. So I want to ask you, have you ever been so mad or depressed that you go and turn on that song or movie that is angry or depressing? Let's say you have one of those rough days and you go home and you turn on that hard music that angers you and frustrates you even more and lets you get that frustration out. This is going to reinforce those emotions inside of you until you break yourself. So why not surround yourself with as much positivity as possible? Create a playlist of positive affirmations. Listen to podcasts that encourage. Watch uplifting movies. Listen to motivational speeches. When you can surround yourself with positivity, you too can begin to think more clearly and get a sense of happiness and peace. Now, for me personally, some of the podcast recommendations that I'll give you, of course, I'd have to be a fool here not to shamelessly plug my own here, but it is part of the community at Purpose Through Fitness in that we do try and create a more positive and purposeful atmosphere. Some of the other top podcasts that I listen to on a daily basis are Unbeatable Mind with Mark Divine, On Purpose with Jay Shetty. You've got the Gary Vee Audio Experience, and The Purpose CEO with Dario Felipe. These are some of the more powerful podcasts that you will listen to that are going to give you an alternate view of thinking, that are going to allow you to think more clearly and to approach things in a more positive light. Step 6, and the final step in this very brief tutorial, in this very brief but powerful act in bettering your life. Step 6 is move. Get your butt off the couch and move. Yes, I am going to be trying out for The Voice here soon, so that was a preview for it. I know I will get a 4-chair term, baby. But unfortunately, the society we are in now is encouraging us to live a growingly sedentary lifestyle. We see it from video games to virtual reality to online ordering and shopping. Everything is causing us to get to a point where sitting from the couch, there's nothing else we need. By golly, you can even order your groceries from the couch. If we continue down this path, well, it's going to lead to some very unhealthy people. Now, I do not want to throw shade at people who do play video games. I want to get that out of the way fast. I do think video games are actually very important. I think video games can serve a very powerful purpose. And one of the reasons I do love video games is they not only do work the mind, but you get to see why people are so addicted to it because it's a very easy way to achieve. When we can achieve things, we become very proud of ourselves. So when you beat a level that you've been stuck at, or you beat the next boss, or whatever it may be, if you're playing online and you, let's say for instance, you're playing Call of Duty and you get the best kill-death ratio, you feel that sense of achievement. You feel prideful in, hey, this is work I put in and it's paying off. So I do not hate video games. I used to be a big player of them myself. I do not play them anymore, but I do not throw shade or judge anyone who plays video game. My issue are the people who play video games for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours a day, that are stuffing their faces with junk food, that are not moving, that are not walking, running, working out. These type of things are leading people to an early grave. I know many video game players, many who are actually making a lot of good money now in the professional esports arena, that continue to work out 4, 5, 6 times a day and eat a healthy diet. That is okay. The problem is we cannot live with ourselves in a sedentary lifestyle. The human body is designed to move. So I want you to get out and move. And remember, I will preach it till I'm blue in the face. You will probably hear it in all of my videos, podcasts. If you follow me from the start to the end, you're going to hear a lot of the same regurgitated stuff, and that's okay because it's important. Small changes today create big changes tomorrow. Even if you decide to get up and walk around your house, even if you decide that when you're at a grocery store, you're going to park in the farthest parking spot and walk into the grocery store. If you get in that grocery store and you decide, I'm going to take the long way to get what I need instead of going directly for it, these small changes will make a big difference down the road. Just remember to always progress. Always take that opportunity to go a little bit further. One little tip you can check out on my YouTube channel, Purpose Through Fitness, something that I started doing a couple years ago when I was first starting to work out. For those of you that do know me, I hate more than anything running. It's still baffling to me that I ended up finishing a marathon, but I hate running. I've never been a big fan of running, and for some reason, I love the process of pushing myself and doing things that I do not like to do, but I do not love running itself. So what I started doing was saying, okay, today I want to run 1 mile. Instead of mapping out where the half-mile marker is, getting to that, and then running back, I would run a mile away from the starting point. Get to that mile knowing that no matter what, I still have a mile to get back. This allowed me to force myself to do more than I originally wanted to do, to continue to push my limits. And today it's worked out very, very well for me. In my training, if I want to run 3 miles, I run to the 3-mile mark knowing that I have 3 more miles to go. Now, you don't have to start with the double. Let's just say you want to walk a mile. Walk 3/4 of a mile out and then back. There's 1.5 miles, an extra half a mile. And you can just walk those steps. Those few extra steps are going to make a world of difference down the road. And you're going to find out, if you're anything like me, you come to a mental battle where it's, oh crap, I still have another mile to go, versus I don't want to be out here walking for the next 20 minutes. So I end up finding that usually when I turn around and begin my venture back, it's a faster and more quality run than the first half. And it's because in my brain, and how my brain works is, I just want to get home rather than I'm enjoying this run. So give it a shot and try. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 6 simple and easy steps to begin a better version of yourself. We are going to be releasing this in a easy online ebook guide very soon. So pay attention. All subscribers to my website are going to get this ebook for free. That's right, for free, you're going to get this detailed guide on 6 simple steps to becoming a better version of yourself. Head on over to purposethroughfitness.com, subscribe to the list, and soon you will have this ebook for free. Now, a few things I want you to remember throughout this journey and throughout implementing these 6 simple steps. Some of these are going to feel strange or awkward when you first do them. But I promise you, if you stay consistent with these and do them every day, in just a few short weeks, you will start to notice a huge difference in your life. Your attitude will change. The way you view daily stresses will change. And you will start to realize that positivity is your choice and not the choice of the outside forces around you. I really love each and every one of you. I am blessed and humbled that you would be taking your precious time to listen to this episode today. And I want you to realize that you have a hidden, powerful potential deep inside of you to not only achieve all of your dreams, but to find peace and happiness along the way. I wish you all many blessings on this journey, and don't think you're going anywhere without me putting in my favorite part of the show, which is a Bible verse applicable to today's lesson. Today's verse, we are going to Romans chapter 12, verses 1 through 2. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. God bless each and every one of you out there. Remember, it's time to make that positive change. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to the people around you, and you owe it to God who created you in His image to realize your full potential. I love each and every one of you out there. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Have a safe, happy, and healthy week ahead of you. I'm excited. Next week, we will be presenting our first ever interview on this podcast with Brian Parody, creator of the Bones to Bulk program. Very excited to release that one to you guys, and I'm wishing you all the best.